Welcome back to the Gospel according to Aunt Bebe. Um, Yesterday was good and bad. Um, it was bad because I remembered an incident that caused me a lot of hurt. I There were a lot of things in the last several years that caused me shame and embarrassment and a lot of hurt. And this was one of the things that caused me hurt and made me feel unvalued and unwanted and unloved and unseen. And remembering that caused a spiral. Dude, I spiraled so hard. Not in a bad way per se. I just didn't feel good. Like I didn't feel loved or valued or wanted or seen. And yesterday was Saturday and it was my day to go shopping, and I need to get those things done so that I don't need to do them on the Sabbath. You know, I mean, Heavenly Father understands if you have a problem and you need something. But yesterday I should have had the ability to go and get my groceries and do what I needed to. And I was I had nothing. My tank was empty. And I got up, walked to the door, and I could not go through it. And so I went and sat back down and I prayed for help. And, I prayed, would you be okay if I went and did my grocery shopping tomorrow? Because I can't seem to do it today, and I just asked for help. And eventually I was able to get up and I walked out the door and I got in the car. And before I knew it, I was down the road. And that was great. And I went to the first store and got what I needed there. And I went to the second grocery store because I will go to multiple grocery stores before I will go to a certain um, place that shall not be named that has permeated the world. Um, but I I went I wanted some pistachio pudding, y'all. I could taste it, I could smell it, I knew what it felt like in my mouth. I wanted that pistachio pudding so bad. So I went to the pudding, and this older gentleman came up and he was putting some back, and I was like, "Well, that's just kind of weird. Why would you put the pudding back?" He said, "Well, I was supposed to get the no sugar added pudding." And I just kind of chuckled. And he said, "You have a nice laugh." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice. Thank you." And people pleaser. Not as bad as they used to be, but still a bit of a people pleaser, but in a much more healthy way. I laughed again because he liked it. What does it cost me to, give it to him? And um, he said, "I really like your laugh. You need to keep laughing." And that caught me off guard. And I looked him in the eye this time. And I made him a promise. I will. Y'all, I didn't know that I needed somebody to come up and make me promise them to keep laughing. Had no clue that that's what I needed. He did. He sent somebody to make me promise to keep laughing. Dang, he's good. He's so good. He knows what we need. Who knew? But yeah, I promised my new friend that I would keep laughing, and um, I'm going to. And I hope on the days when you are not feeling loved or wanted or seen, that somebody will come along and give you what you need, even if it's for you to promise them or really yourself that you're going to keep laughing. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know this one's short, but that's okay. It felt like what needed to be said. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.